Tennessee State Standard to explain a proof of the Pythagorean theorem and its converse. Your lesson objective: I can use the Pythagorean theorem to identify right triangles. So on the first day, on Tuesday, when we just looked at the Pythagorean theorem, we used the unifix cubes to show that 3 squared plus 4 squared equals 5 squared, and then we did a foldable to show that a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And so today we're going to look at the converse of that Pythagorean theorem. All right, the Pythagorean theorem states that if triangle ABC is a right triangle, then c squared equals a squared plus b squared, or a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Where C, you found, is your hypotenuse, and A and B are the legs of that right triangle. The converse of the Pythagorean theorem says that if A squared plus B squared equals C squared, then triangle ABC is a right triangle. So you'll need to write that down. All right, if a squared plus b squared equals c squared, then triangle ABC is a right triangle. If a squared plus b squared is less than c squared, then triangle ABC is an acute triangle. And if a squared plus b squared is greater than c squared, then triangle ABC is an obtuse triangle. Today we're really just focusing on, is it a right triangle or not? All right, the measures of 3 sides of a triangle are given. Determine whether each triangle is a right triangle. So first we're going to circle the C, or the hypotenuse, and that is always the longest side. So 9, 12, and 15 means this is C. And now we can just use our Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Now it does not matter which one, 9 or 12, that you put in for A. I normally read them in order, left to right. So 9 squared plus 12 squared equals 15 squared. The C, you have to have the correct value. The A and B are interchangeable. So 9 squared is 81. 12 squared is 144. And 15 squared, you were required to memorize that, will be 225. So now we add 81 plus 144. So 1 and 4 is 5. 8 and 4 is 12. Carry your 1. And if you end up with a balanced equation, then you have, yes, it is a right triangle. Let's try another one. So we have the measures 6, 7, and 12. Which one is the larger, or the C? That would be 12. So now we do 6 squared plus 7 squared equals 12 squared. 6 squared is 36. 7 squared is 49. 12 squared is 144. And yes, I do expect to see all of this work on your practice assignment. So 6 and 9 is 15. Carry your 1, 3 and 4, 7, plus 1 is 8. It is an unbalanced equation, so not a right triangle. So you have to show all your work to prove or disprove whether it's a right triangle. Okay, let's try. Probably this is the last one. We have 5, 7, and 10. We circle the C, or the longest side, which is 10. 5 squared plus 7 squared equals 10 squared. 5 squared is 25. 7 squared is 49. 10 squared is 100. 5 and 9 is 14. Carry your 1, 2 and 4, 6, 7. Unbalanced equation means not a right triangle. So today we are explaining a proof, which we explained the proof of the Pythagorean theorem on Tuesday, and its converse. So we are identifying right triangles using the Pythagorean theorem. And that's the end of this lesson. I hope you guys are being great for Miss Hale, and I will see you on Monday.